Good morning, this is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A second person is behind bars in connection to a kidnapping and assault in Sioux Falls. Court documents say 33-year-old Diana Segura Luna is charged with kidnapping and aggravated assault. Two other women are wanted for the same charges.
Police arrested Luna's brother Edgar Segura in connection to the crime last week. Documents add that there is video of the crime from the victim's phone. Tuesday afternoon, a judge sent Luna's bond at $100,000 cash only. For more on the arrests in this case, just head to this story here on KELOLAND.com. Tuesday afternoon, Sioux Falls City Councilors discussed a new child care report put together by a Sioux Falls law firm. The 20-page report comes after City Councilors approved paying $75,000 to Woods Fuller Law Firm in May to help address the ongoing child care crisis. Woods Fuller says they are working on a few objectives, including the need for an office for child care solutions and creating more in-home daycares. Those working in child care also address the need for funding.
Ultimately, the crisis is lack of different revenue sources coming in to support this industry.
The report also pointed out that child care workers are in the bottom 2% of pay across all occupations nationally. A mother from Howard is voicing her concerns about her child being picked up by her school bus along a busy highway. Carissa Hack lives on Highway 34 and says she would like the bus to pull into her private driveway.
Best solution is to get that bus off the highway. We don't want the bus to back up on the highway because that is not safe. They can't see the back of the bus, they can't see the traffic. But if your yard is big enough and safe enough like ours, like we turn semis around in our yards just fine in multiple areas, you can turn a bus around. In an email, Howard School District Superintendent Stephen Vigliotti said the district doesn't pull buses or minibuses into private driveways. They have small vehicles available if a student requires special accommodations. He says the district doesn't have the resources to pull into every driveway. Now let's get a check of our forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. Those kids being dropped off probably going to be carrying their coats this afternoon.
I think so. As we take a look at our temperatures this afternoon, numbers will reach the upper 70s to the middle 80s today in central and western South Dakota. Dry and warm conditions will continue for the next several days. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A new 1,700-foot tower welcomes viewers to tune into KELOLAND TV by antenna once again. The new KDO Tower sits just outside of Garden City and reaches viewers within a 60-mile radius. Some final touches are still being done and may have small impacts on some viewers.
They have to turn the power off or down depending on how close they are to the antenna. So there might be some times where we'll have to turn it down or turn it lower, and that could affect some viewers.
The previous two towers were destroyed in 2022 during an ice storm. Since then, crews have built the new tower in 20-foot sections. And Tox of Bakes is moving back to downtown Sioux Falls. The bakery, which is known for its alcohol-infused cupcakes, is going to be sharing space with Candy Cloud Factory. The owners of Tox of Bakes took over Candy Cloud a year ago.
It just kind of made sense with us taking over Candy Cloud for us to combine both businesses together instead of the three of us trying to stretch ourselves over the two businesses.
After taking a poll of their customers, the owners said around 80% of them wanted the store back downtown. The owners also say they're excited for more of the downtown foot traffic. The sounds of music will echo through Brandon Saturday as the Marching Lynx host the Big Sioux Review. The 25th annual event will feature 16 marching bands from South Dakota and Minnesota. 14 high schools will compete in 3 classes, while Brandon Valley and Augustana perform in exhibition. The chair of the Big Sioux Review says it wouldn't be possible without the community's support.
A team of volunteers as committee leads, and then they are in charge of roughly 150 volunteers on top of the marching bands and all of the people that they bring. So it takes a lot of people, but it's an amazing opportunity to get involved.
The Big Sioux Review is Saturday night at Brandon Valley High School. Gates open at 5:30. Admission is $15 for adults and $10 for students and senior citizens. If you'd like to volunteer, we've provided a link with this story on KELOLAND.com. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, dry weather. That's our big theme of the forecast today. We've got temperatures back into the 80s. This afternoon, Sioux Falls, probably right at about 80 for a high. Mid-80s in the Phillip area. Rapid City also mid to upper 80s, pretty likely with that southerly wind beginning to pick up a little more momentum. Don't forget, too, we've got a fire weather warning in effect for Hot Springs as dry conditions continue to mount there. Here's a look at the weather setup tomorrow. I think we're actually going to be a little warmer in the afternoon. And 90-degree weather likely in Pierre and Rapid City. What's going on in the big picture? Well, we've got Helene, which is a tropical system, a hurricane that will emerge here the next 24 to 36 hours and impact West Florida. How will that impact the weather here? Well, really, obviously not any direct impact, but indirectly, that combined with another upper level low there will actually help to keep the Gulf of Mexico shut down completely for us. We're not expecting any connection whatsoever. That means the upper level ridging and the jet stream is just going to keep us amplified temperature-wise above normal, and it's dry all the way through the end of the 7-day forecast. There's a cold front coming in Monday, Tuesday. We'll see if that will change up the weather. I think it'll do that. It'll give us some wind and maybe a reduction on temperatures. But even that, not necessarily, a long-lived deal either. So we'll keep watching it. But for now, high today, 80 Sioux Falls, 82 Mitchell, 83 in Chamberlain. Your 7-day forecast. Dry tomorrow, 83. Dry on Friday, dry on Saturday, dry on Sunday. So you get the picture there. And normal highs now, 73 in Sioux Falls. So until the end of the 7-day forecast, we're going to stay above the averages. Aberdeen in the northeast, low 80s. Today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, lows in the low to mid 50s. And it looks like dry conditions for central South Dakota. 94 tomorrow, 84 on Friday, 83 Saturday. And western South Dakota, same story, dry. These winds will pick up the next 24 hours in Rapid City. So just be extra careful about that fire weather concern. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.